Special thanks to Grateful Dabs. We have special thanks to Blue Cuban 71, Andrew Margro 7703, at Michael Van Kurt 3576, and Jeremy Stewart 1785.
All right, welcome back. So today I'm out testing my Promoto MX speed build. So I've shortened the front shocks. Basically all I've done. I did look it over because it had some pretty hard crashes. So charged up the battery a couple of days ago. Just haven't been able to get out. So we're going to test it. My goal is to do some short bursts and see if I can get up to speed quicker. It's taken me too long to get up to the 70 miles an hour, so I'm going to end up running out of road. So my plans is to do some testing today to see if I need to add weight to the front of this to keep it down. Also to test my modes to see if it's in wheelie mode or if it's in like on road to where it doesn't flip. So I want to do some testing. Sunday's the only day I really have at my test spot to do full speed rips because it's pretty busy during the week. Saturdays as well, because USPS, this is their hub for out-of-state deliveries, and a lot of trucks come in and out, plus the traffic from all the workers that are around this area. All the businesses are open, so there's a lot of traffic. So I just need to do some testing and do some, you know, half-track pulls, I guess you would say, to see if I can get to that 70 miles an hour quicker. Fastest it's been is 76. They're just not clean runs at 76 miles an hour. So if I can get up to speed quicker and roll on the power quicker, then that's going to allow me to get to full trigger, which I haven't been able to do yet. Like I said, it is on 4S, so we're going to be testing some of this stuff right now. I want to get some of this stuff powered up. I do have the Sky Analyzer syncing up, so we're at 11 satellites. I am going to track my speed because that's going to tell me if I'm getting to the speed that I'm looking for quicker. Let's see, this should be on the middle. That's the middle setting. So we're going to spin up this gyro. If you haven't seen this build, definitely go check it out. It's something cool to see. So I think we're at 11 satellites right now. So we're gonna hit track, start, stop, read, 0 miles an hour. Track, start. We're just gonna be testing. Wanna see how it's gonna handle with the front being so low. Is the gyro going to be affected by this? I don't know. I have a lot of unknowns. So the only way to know is to get out and do some testing. Trying to roll on the power a little quicker right here. Does come up, but it seems controllable. Not expecting any record-breaking runs. I have a feeling this truck's gonna go as soon as I try to do a little test rip. I can hear that truck going. Little speed wobble right there. Couple of cars, so I didn't really want to lay into it. Yeah, definitely a lot more stable with that front down. Here comes that truck. Been waiting for him to go, because usually when you're in the middle of a speed rip is when they're going to pull out. So I'm going to zero this out, probably a 50-mile-an-hour run or something. Stop, read, 56 miles an hour. As you see, the power is there. Track, start, testing. Oh, here comes a truck. See, they're all going into that shipping place. Floating that front end. Front end was trying to come up. This is why we're only out here testing. So I'm going to try adding some weight to the front and see if it'll stabilize the front and see if it'll keep it down. Let's see. We're gonna kill the gyro. Stop. Read. 66 miles an hour. Almost at 70 miles an hour. Almost at 70 miles an hour, and not even halfway through the normal run I would do. So far that's telling me it's a win, that I'm getting up to speed quicker than I normally do. I'd like to see 70 miles an hour before I hit that hill, because I have to let off at that hill. What I noticed in the videos, when I crown that hill and it settles to flat, is when the front end was just coming up doing a wheel stand. So let's turn the GPS off. Okay, so I'm going to try to start off with I think 3 ounces, I think is what a strip is. So that's 1, 2, this is 3 ounces, which is 1 strip. And then what I'll do is I'll tape it up. Something we had to do to like the rustlers and the slashes to get that 100 mile an hour is we had to add weight to the front of it. And I want to say I added 1 strip to mine, but I did have some weight plates on the front as well. So could be around 6 ounces is what I need. And overall weight, when it comes to speed runs, doesn't really affect it that much. It does affect it in the short term, meaning like drag racing it. I gotta find something to cut these things with. It's gonna have to do. Let me find something to cut this with. All right, so got it all sped up, got some weight on the front. We're already testing. See if this weight is helping. See if it helps or if it hurts. There we go. That's much better. Oh, there's a that trash truck is now stopped in the middle down there. The thing looks like a yard dog. Pulling up behind the trash truck now. They got a plate on that one finally. I really worry about doing a run and not catching. Speed wobble. I think because that weight is on. Yeah, that weight is on the front forks, causing a speed wobble. Still picks up the front, but it drops right back down. Takes forever to stop now with that weight on there too. I might have to put the weight behind the front tire. And that's the gyro, not really the AVC. When I say AVC, I'm meaning the steering control, what the receiver is doing. When I say gyro, I mean the second motor. Some people are like, it's the same thing. It's not the same thing. The gyro is the motor spinning in there with the weight. The AVC is what Spectrum has had forever with their receivers. So what I think I'm gonna do is add weight right down in here and just stick it in here, and that's gonna add weight forward. I hope. Read 60 miles an hour, ended up with a pretty bad speed wobble. So as you see, adding weight onto this front hurt the RC. So I got to work on something else, but that's what I'm out here testing. So the other thing I want to talk about is I'm going to get rid of 2 of 3 RC cars. So let's head over to the warehouse and let's take a look at what I'm talking about. You guys have a chance of purchasing one of the 3 I'm getting rid of. So we'll be right back. All right, so here we go. One of these 3 have to go. I can't decide which one needs to go, but I basically have 3 of the same model. XRT, which is basically a lowered down Xmaxx. My wide Xmaxx, a lot of modifications done to that. They all have the upper bulkhead modification to where that won't break anymore. XRT has got the big block in it. and they all have a Max 6 in them, ESC. The standard width Xmaxx has the upgraded arms like the wide Xmaxx. They're just softer arms. The two Xmaxxes have the stock motor just with a Max 6 in there. And as you've seen, many videos on my channel with these three. But one of them has to go, or possibly two. I only need one. I need to make room for more RCs. So finally came down to one of them have to go. XRT, I showed the whole build on the channel. This is got the RC Guy Garage rear wing mount. Definitely stops this from breaking. It's got what I call the mini big block in it. It's got the upgraded hobby wing motor in it. Gearing, Mod 1 gearing in it. These two have DGM gears for the spur gear and upgraded pinion gears because that was a problem with the Xmaxxes. This one, as you see, has the big block motor mount. All three of them basically are set up to bash and not break. This is on Xmaxx tires because it just handles better on the Xmaxx tires for the type of bashing I do. We just put the new body on this one. I will be refreshing them before I send them out, but this is the way it's gonna go. 900 for the XRT, 850 for the wide Xmaxx, 750 for the standard width Xmaxx. They all have many upgrades in them. I've showed them on my channel, including the orange shocks that I did on this one. I had upgraded them. Other than that, it's your choice. We're gonna do it the same way as I did it the last time. Anybody who has my phone number that's purchased something in the past, text message me or call me and we'll get the transaction done. But I'm gonna leave an email on the screen now. Email is also going to be in the description. Email me which one you want, and basically the first person to pay for them, whichever two, those are the ones going to go, possibly just one. So we're going to get some room made so that we can get some more RCs into the fleet, but I have to downsize. I'm out of space already. I've been out of space. I've been selling them off as need be, and I hold on to these because I truly love this platform. One of the to me, it's the greatest platform out there for bashing. So I have every make model, whether it's an Outcast, Creighton, but I've bashed these and proven that they can take a beating and just not break. And if something does break on them, it's affordable to repair. It's one of the best RC platforms that are out there. Traxxas has never dropped the value on their brand, so the RCs tend to hold their value just because of longevity. I've refreshed all of these things. I will be going through all the bearings and everything before I ship it out. I'll be doing a video on it, on the one or two that sell. I will be keeping the other one because, like I said, it's one of my favorite platforms. But I have a couple RCs that I'm already pre-ordered and purchasing, and I just don't have the room. Anybody that's looking for an Xmaxx, hit me up. Let's get these things to a good home, and there we go. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for some more Promoto content and some new RCs coming to the channel. Appreciate every one of you, and like I said, definitely appreciate all the support. Like, comment, subscribe. Catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching. and the cable is jamming up. You see that? So it's jammed right there. Yeah, it's not retracting all the way. Brake. Grass is kind of wet right now. I like wheelie mode because it won't flip over backwards. Brakes are doing phenomenal now that I got the front adjusted. I'm really impressed with this motorcycle. There's one of the training wheels. Gyro's almost at full speed. Yeah, his foot, the tip of his toe is really close to grabbing the grass. You have to watch. And on any little bump, his foot could grab the ground. That's full lock. I can't do them super tight turns because of his feet dragging on the ground. And I think that's where the roller comes into play. Look at that. Sweep and circle. About a quarter trigger. And his foot's just rubbing the ground. Or rubbing the grass, I should say. So you can control how much steering you have with the throttle. Because the grass is wet and a little slippery, his foot's really not biting until it hits a bump or a hole. Definitely liking the rear tire, especially in these wet conditions. It's really giving me some bite on this grass. See how fast I'm able to slow down? Oh yeah, slides a lot farther.